Okay. Wow. So this looks already shocking. What do we have here today?
We're a bit naughty today. We may as well do a product that is huge on Amazon. It's absolutely massive, and that's vibrators.
You mean it's a massive category, or you mean some?
No, well, it depends. But it's a massive category, and there's so much. Like this is the first time, on the data dive side where like our keyword juice, which is what we really value, it's going up into the millions. I think it goes up like 45
Wow.
million. I mean,
Oh my God.
like there's just so much potential. There's so much like
Wow.
search volume. And this is just one market. This is the US that we're looking at.
Wow.
And I can only imagine that for all markets,
Oh my God.
vibrators, dildos, pocket pussies, whatever, they're all huge.
I'm gonna censor some of the words that you're saying because YouTube doesn't like it, but don't worry. In the editing, we can censor that. Don't worry
I
about
thought
that.
so.
So it's massive, it's huge.
Yeah.
We are getting, a lot of pleasure doing this kind of job.
I had it.
And it's just the tip of the iceberg. So guys, stay tuned and let's see how we optimize this. Is this a vibrator? Is this a what is it? It looks like one of those. It doesn't really fit inside, right? Because the funny thing is that we, as an agency, we actually used to have a client selling those items. And this client was the official provider, actually official or non-official, it was the biggest provider of a particular category of webcam girls. And their name is Low Vans. You probably guys know them, Low Vans. They made up these vibrators, these devices that could be remotely controlled and that you could play with an app on your phone. So this is really, really smart. But today we're optimizing this. We're doing the SEO optimization. Normally, guys, we do different kind of products, not really sexy products, but I would say this is a really sexy product. So let's get into this dive. Let's dive into this this category and let's see what we have here, Paul, today. Thank you.
All right. So the first thing that I do once I made it is I change the search parameters. So the big thing about this category is that everybody is searching for it. When I sorted this out, rather than going through and manually removing keywords, what I did this time is that I just changed the search parameters. So I made sure the relevancy is 30%. That means there's any keywords that are outside that 30%, they've been omitted, because there's a lot of terms that seem related, but they're not, such as like a massager tool. I mean, I don't want just something that's actually for a massage. I want something that massages, but not a massager. And so I had to be clear about that. Yeah, and then same with the search volume.
We get the point.
We can. So, and with the search volume, like I said, there's a lot of searches. So I put it at 500, and anything outside that range is not included. And with that, we have 141 keywords, which I think are quite relevant. If we look at our search volume here, like vibrator, in a month, 1.5 million searches. Vibrators, and so on, so down. Adult toys, vibrator in Spanish.
There's that a lot of vibrator is massive.
It's a massive category for sure. Yeah, so we've got a lot of keywords. We've got vibrator, 1.5 million, vibrators, adult toy, women's sex toys, one vibrator, sex toys, women, and so on and so on. It goes all the way down. It's in English. It's in Spanish. We're covering all bases. All women are happy with this product.
Yeah, so whether they say daddy or puppy, it doesn't really matter for Amazon. We accept anything, English language, Spanish language.
So the first thing that I notice when I'm doing this is that I want to go battle the titles. I want to see what our competitors are doing and what are we doing. And it's pretty clear that our competitors are doing really good. We've got a whole bunch that have great scores. They're targeting all the different keywords that count, So what I've done this time, just to make it easy, is that I've highlighted the keywords that I used. So I've got a few. I've got female vibrator, sex toy, waterproof vibrators, one massager, and it's given us our score of 19 million. But it's not the best. It can be improved.
What I want to notice here, guys, if you're listening until now, so these numbers that are huge numbers, just to stay within the same theme of dimension that really matters. Apparently also for Amazon, the SEO dimension does matter. And I have never seen a 19 million score like easily in the normal categories that we, optimize product for. The highest I've seen was probably, I don't know, 3 or 4 or 5, 6 million. You remember? We optimized that product. We hit this like 8 million, 10 million, and we did, wow, the best job ever. But right now we have competitors here that they are hitting like 23 million and even more. And can you please zoom out a little bit more, like zooming out so we can see a whole picture of our competitors? Okay, good. Let's freeze this screen. Guys, pay attention to this. The competitors that are optimizing their product page, and you can see here, it's pretty much everyone except the column Q. They're not doing an optimization here. They're not really optimizing, and we can do much better, definitely. So they are all doing pretty much a good job. Why? Because it's not allowed in Amazon to advertise this kind of product. You can't advertise these products. You have to be really careful on how you launch your product. You can't use PPC on Amazon. Same thing on Facebook. You can't do advertising. You can't advertise, I guess, also on Google, this kind of products, because they're sex related, adult toys, etc., etc. So what you have to do, already, you have to optimize really very well your product page. So this tells us that this category is super, super, super competitive. So you have a lot of, guys here trying to compete with each other. So who's got the best pleasure toy, and we will see if today we can actually make our pleasure toy better than the competitor. So let's see how we can optimize this. All right, Paul. So I would really love for us, Paul, to just identify which keywords we can use in our title to make it better. And then we add it to the title. We will, of course, skip the part of actually putting one by one the keywords, but we want to identify which keywords we're missing right now that our competitors are using. And then we will put them in our title, and we will see what kind of score we can hit.
So straight away, I see like an easy one, these two right here, vibrator, wand, and one vibrator. Both of them are gonna give us a really big, juicy score. So I'm gonna highlight these.
I like the juicy score.
We can keep going down. I'm getting broad match for some of these, like vibrator, sex toy, sex vibrators, but a broad match isn't the best match. We can do much better. So I might highlight these. Likewise, we can see, some of our competitors getting an exact match here. What's this keyword? Vibrator for woman. I mean, that's who's buying the product. That's a keyword that we really want to use. And if we pay attention, a lot of our competitors, only 2 of them have an exact match or an exact plural match. So, that is a perfect keyword to use that we can really capitalize on it.
Yeah. Yeah. What do we have here? Do you see any other good, appealing, sexy keywords?
I'm seeing a strong vibrator. If you're getting something, you might be sensitive, you might not be, but you want something that's going to do the job. And so a strong vibrator, that might be a great keyword. And I think it is, because no one is using it. So, we might want to. That's
perfect. So yeah, we can actually, yeah, we love this. This is a very good one. We like it. It's a strong keyword, actually. Yeah.
So, we found the keywords that could be useful. We want to put them in our title. So if we go over here, we can see the original title that I've made. It's looking okay. I don't really use a lot of keywords. It's just kind of the same ones, like, vibrator, sex toy, one massager. I mean, these things are good, and I get a lot of variation with these keywords, but we can do better.
So what we're going to do, guys, here is we're going to optimize right now this title. We're going to skip this part for you. Just we will come back within the blink of an eye and you will see the new title optimized with those keywords that we have selected. So bam, let's do this.
Looking better.
Nice. Boom. So here we are. And nice. Which score did we reach? Oh my God.
So they say bigger is better, and we've reached the biggest score, the best score. We're on 43 million. And if we compare ourselves to others, we're putting them all to shame. So
yeah, size matters, and we got the largest here right now. So yeah, we definitely did put all of them into shame right now.
If it was a contest, we're the winner.
Yeah. I actually seen that. Oh my God, man. Like there is literally some videos on YouTube where they actually measure the size of guys' tools. And I have no idea why would anyone do that or expose themselves, like, but it's okay. It's okay. Let's get back into the plastic replacement.
So what change did I make to go from 19 million to 43? So what I've done is keywords that I used in the original, I've kept in red. So you can see female vibrator, sex toy, waterproof vibrator, and pink. So that's what I've kept. And what I've done is try to combine existing keywords to form better ones. So keyword stacking, as well as using brand new keywords that I haven't used before. So female vibrator, just by adding the word wand, I'm getting female vibrator wand. I'm keyword stacking several different keywords to form like a much stronger keyword that I'm positioning at the very start of my title. Same here. I have sex toy. There's also the keyword sex toy vibrators, and there's the keyword vibrators for women. So what do? I just stack them together, forming a new, better, longer keyword. And that way I can fit more in the title because we do have 200 characters only, and I want to get as much as I can in while still communicating key selling points and features of our product.
Yes. So that's amazing. We have showed already before in the section Battle of the Titles, if we get back into that section, which keywords we have used and highlighted. Okay, you can go back to the other when we highlighted in the Battle of the Titles, and you can go down. Yeah, okay, so we don't see that the score is different. So this is a very important section here because you can see what you are using or what you're not using and what your competitors are using. And so we did really a good job of picking one by one, cherry picking which keywords fit better with our listing for our title and what do we have right now. So what our competitors are using, what they're not using. For example, the strong keyword was a good one, strong vibrator, because no one is really using them, and we want to use it because it's got a really good juice rank. Pass me the term this time. It means that it's got a good combination of relevancy combined with search volume. That's exactly what you want to do. Perfect. Let's move on to the bullets. Let's see how we can optimize our bullets. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to identify keywords that we are potentially missing here. And then we're going to see how we can add them into the bullets to make this listing, to make this juice even juicier and even bigger and better. Because apparently on Amazon, bigger is better.
We're missing vibrator wand again. So we can highlight them. What's really worth noting is that none of our competitors are using some of these keywords. So they were using them in the title, but they're not using them in the bullets.
I'm noticing the same thing, man. Like the Battle of the Title section looked like an ocean of, broad and exact match. And here I see that the bullets are not really optimized. That's a good, opportunity for us because not all of our competitors are taking advantage of the bullets here.
We can keep going. I mean, there's a lot of low-hanging fruit. It's much easier to find and identify keywords that we haven't used, that our competitors not using, but we can use now, and we can really optimize our listing. So I'll highlight some more. I think we've got enough. I could keep going. There's just so much potential here. But anyway, what we're going to do now is We found the keywords we want to use, and then we're going to optimize the listing. We can use, vibrator small, strong vibrator, vibrator quiet, vibrator sex toys, vibrator woman. Vibrators for women. And there's a lot of these that we can highlight. We might not get the exact match, but we can get the broad match. And that would really help us, because right now in our original bullets, we don't use those keywords.
Yep. That's just an amazing tool. It identifies which keywords you're not using, and it gives you a lot of good keywords for you to use. So what you have to do is just re-optimize your bullets, rewrite them by adding those keywords that you can find in this amazing tool. By the way, if you don't know Data Dive, if you never use Data Dive, you'll find the link with the discount down in the description, so you can download this amazing tool. You can subscribe, and you can help our channel to grow using this affiliate link. So definitely give it a look.
If we look at our Battle of the Bullets, we have a score of almost 5 million. And we're close. We have some competitors that have 7 million, 10 million, 5 million. But we have one competitor who really knows how to optimize their listings. They might be using Data Dive, they might be watching these videos, but they're sitting here on 48 million.
Wow.
I've never seen a score that high, that big.
Yeah, that's a big score there.
So I'm going to do my best to really optimize these and beat that score. So we're the best.
Okay, guys, so stay tuned, and we are going to try to hit 50 million mark. Let's see if we can do this. So we have already identified some good keywords that we have highlighted now in yellow. We will fast forward to the future again, and you will see the new bullets with the new keywords. Let's see if we can hit 50 million. Boom. So here we are. We have added the first batch of keywords, and we have reached 48 millions. We have passed the other competitor, but I'm not entirely satisfied with this thing right now. I think we could be more satisfied, and we could reach 50 million mark. So probably, Paul, let's see together if we can, hit this 50 million score. Maybe we can add some more keyword.
All right. So you can see the keywords that I've used now. It's looking a lot more plentiful and beautiful. So, here I had all this empty space, just potential keywords I could be using, and it goes all the way down. If we compare it now, I'm using a lot more. So that's how we've managed to hit 48 million, but there's more optimization to be done. So let's look.
Let's try to find a big juicy keyword here that would give us a big rank juice. Maybe we'll scroll down. Vibrator for her. Yeah, that's a good one. Row 57.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
let's
we would
try it.
Yeah, we would just hit, an extra 2 million just by adding for her, because we definitely have Vibrator in our bullets. Yeah, good luck now to catching us. And I think we did a very good job here. So we have added those keywords. I can see here: pink female, vibrator, wand, sex, vibrator for her, magic wand, vibrator, sexto, vibrator for woman, mini vibrator wand, powerful vibrator. And I'm sure we can even add more if we wanted. But for the sake of optimizing, for the sake of showing you guys how it's done, here is before and after. And we have doubled our score or more.
I think we had 4 million. So,
Oh, yeah, we were starting with 4 million, and now it's 51 million. So almost timestamp. That's really amazing.
Well, it's almost like when you're writing a listing without Data Dive or having any sort of feedback, you're just doing it in the dark. You don't know what you're doing. You need that external help to really help optimize. And we've seen that.
Oh my God, you need that external help. Yeah, I'm sorry, because we...
So with our bullets, as always, you want to have a great lead-in sentence that really captures the audience's attention and makes it clear whatever the selling point is. So, if you're getting a vibrator, you're buying it to really feel something, and you want to feel good. So my lead-in sentence for the first one is body quaking bliss. It's a nice alliteration.
Yeah.
I go on, I talk about the design. So I say perfect fit, heavenly pleasure. Not my most creative, but it gets the message across.
Yeah.
It's safe and skin friendly. We want to talk about the rechargeable battery. So endless ecstasy, the fun never stops. And then, of course, silent, sexy satisfaction, because it's very quiet, it's very discreet. You can use it at home, nobody would know. You can use it in public, nobody would know. It's there to be enjoyed.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I like this, copywriting. It's super creative. I love it. Do you have anything to spare about the description, the product description?
I haven't fully optimized the description yet, but I will give a little suggestion if you're struggling to optimize it. So my suggestion is simple. If you want to just quickly optimize the description and you're in a rush, what you can do is just take the title that you've made and then add it to the top of your description. So you can reuse it and you're getting all those keywords. So here in my original description with my old title, I'm sitting on a score of 20 million, which is pretty good. But just by using my newly optimized title, I'm going from 20 million to 44 million, just with a simple change like that. So it's a small tip. It can help you if you're in a rush.
Yeah. It's really good. We normally use this kind of strategy many times. Sometimes we also suggest to a little bit change the title, but keep a similar structure. It really works very well, and then you have a lot of space to play with other keywords that you couldn't use in the title, in the bullet points.
It is important that whatever you're doing, whether it's the title, the bullets, the description, whatever, that you play with the keywords. It's really important.
Yeah, play with them. don't forget about playing with them. Good. So we could also show you quickly the search terms. We're not going to spend too much time into this. I see we have a good score of 41 million. That's really good. Stack your keywords as an exact match in the search terms. So Paul, this was really good. It was really amazing. Guys, remember to subscribe, leave us a like, leave a comment, check the description down. We have a lot of discounts for data dive, for masterminds, even learning to sell on Walmart, for example, because Amazon is getting so crowded. And so you want to find good ways of sustaining your business. And just check the description. There is a lot of discounts. And if you want to get in touch with us, if you need some consulting, just let us know. We're here to help you guys. So Paul, this was a really exciting optimization, I would say. This was a really nice product. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. I will be back.
Yes, we will be back quite soon. So guys, stay tuned and I'll see you in the next videos.